Buenos dias, Nerf herders. It's Nerm here today to talk to you about the OS Norbay Nitron, one of the finest blasters to ever come out of the JLMG blaster factory. Yeah, she may not look like the prettiest girl at the ball, but she'll get the job done one way or another. We're going to be talking about everything from the paint job to the internals to why there's a goofy set of batteries hanging out the back. Let's get down to business. Let's get down to brass tacks. The Norbay Nitron, the paint job, is a very special paint job because it is now the way I paint every blaster that comes out of the JLMG blaster factory. First of all, it's got a primer coat laid down. Secondly, it's been shot completely with a silver chrome by Montana. And then after the chrome layer, we've got 2 layers of clear coat on top of that to seal it in. Say that this thing looks dirty. Yeah, it looks dirty because it is dirty. It's beautiful dirt. That top layer of chrome was covered by a layer of black paint. After the black paint comes the white paint layer. Then the red touches. After that, I went through and took the entire blaster and rubbed it down with a 91% alcohol compound. 91% alcohol will take off the acrylic paint and shine it back to the black that's underneath and eventually the silver. As you can see, there's spots where this is actually rubbed back to the original color. Why is it rubbed back to the original color? Because this blaster is my primary blaster and gets used in combat all the time. I've shoosted many friends with it, and I've shoosted many enemies too. That's the paint. This is how the paint is now done for all JLMG blasters. If you chip your blaster, it will chip back to silver and not to plastic. Let's go over the internals. As you can see here on the side, this has been drilled out. I found that with this 18-volt motor in the front, if I run through most of my clips, which I do, then it will actually heat the motor up to a dangerous level of hot. I drilled these air holes, or speed holes as I like to call them, keep things nice and cool on the inside of the blaster while there's fury and fire outside. This 18-volt motor is actually powered by this goofy 4 IMR pack that hangs out the back. Wasn't a cleaner way to do it, and I couldn't find a pack that I liked. So what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to get a nice enclosed pack. I can just velcro the pack directly to the battery compartment lid, and that way I can remove it when I need to change the batteries that are inside the blaster. As you can see, there is no rev trigger. The rev trigger has been removed and replaced with this toggle switch right here. That is my new rev trigger for that front flywheel motor. And boy, does it kick ass. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why not 1, 2? Because you can just 1, 2. That's right. The 1-2, the old 1-2 flip on your flywheels and engage your pusher, and it's all one beautiful motion. The pusher is actually being run by a Blade 180 motor on 3 IMR batteries running at 12.8 volts. So what we've got here is one badass machine cranking out over 30 volts between all the batteries, all 7 batteries. There are things that I will do different in the future to this design. But for now, this one is kicking ass and taking aim. Most people have seen this thing on the battlefield. This is my 69 round Nerf magazine for my Nitron. I'm not going to be using it today because the firing demo is going to work much better with one of my short row 20 clips. So instead of the 69, let's use 20 and let's see what we can do. Enough of the hibbly jibbly schwibbly bibbly. Let's get to a firing test, the part people really want to see.